We're back, doing some more Unicorn Overlord, in the desert, Druckenhold now. So I've kind of cleared all this area over here, so we need to just check out a few things. We may be getting close to finishing this part of the area. I think we've cleared all this out. Up to this too, yeah. Okay, so let's move on up here. Ah, there we are. There's some places we have not been yet. Oh, okay. Hold up a second. It's quiet. Too quiet, if you ask me. I got a bad feeling about this. What seems to be the matter? Afraid we walked straight into a real bind. Sonora. Long time no see. Liza doing okay? You've got some nerve asking that after everything you've done to her. I can explain all that, promise. Enough of your lies. We ought to kill a traitor like you where you stand. This isn't going well, Magellan. And who exactly is this Liza person you speak of? She's my sister, and my old number 2, back when I was heading the group. Sorry for butting in like this, but he's telling the truth, I promise. Aubin, where have you been all this time? Not that it matters. Do you even know what we've been through? What it's like watching friends get cut down by your own boss? Can't say I do. And I get why you don't want to trust him, but Magellan's not the only one. Same thing happened all over the damn continent. What? And you're saying you know why? Liza's got to hear about this. That's what I've been telling you. Mind leading the way? Not one bit. Follow me. Okay. Come on, boss is right in here.
Captain, it's Magellan. He says he's back to normal and, well, he's here.
What?
Hey there, Liza. Hope I didn't make you worry too much.
You've got some real guts showing your face around here. You got any idea the kind of damage you've dealt to our men? Not to mention our morale.
I do, yeah. And I'm real sorry for that. But I wasn't doing it because I wanted to. Those Zenoira bastards were controlling my mind and yanking me around like a damn puppet on a string.
Sure they were. You ask me, it's all sounding a bit too convenient. And if you are telling the truth, what's to say you're not still under their control? You could be here to finish us off for all I know.
Easy there.
He's not bluffing, Liza. I swear by it.
And I thought you were dead. You don't look like a fake.
Still as dashing as ever, right?
Still a buffoon, more like. But I doubt that'll ever change. Fine. If Aubin sees fit to trust you, I'll just have to do the same. Not like we'd be able to fight back anyways. I can count the men I've got left on my damned fingers.
How's that possible?
I'm sure you remember Gloucester.
How could I forget? Gal's the Black Knight of Dragonhold. Prince Ludwig's personal card at that. Us Sandors would never survive without him helping us out. What happened to him?
Same story as Magellan here. He just lost it one day. Started attacking people for no reason. And with all the raids going on, whole towns have started up and fleeing the desert entirely.
A familiar tale.
Yeah. Sounds like he fell for the same trick I did.
Boss! Boss!
What's wrong?
It's Gloucester! He's coming this way!
Must have caught wind of the Liberation showing up. Come on, we retreat west to the village, then strike from there.
You plan to launch a counteroffensive?
We're as good as buried if we don't. And the only way I'm willing to go down is swinging.
Please, boss. That ring of yours can save him, I'm sure of it.
I assure you, you needn't convince me. I won't allow this brutality to continue.
Okay, I have to say, she looks pretty cool. I do like the way some of the main characters have such different looks. Magellan has returned, has he? And fights for the rebels if our scouts are to be believed. Odd. We've also gotten word that Liza herself makes for the Oasis. Then we intercept her march and take the town as our own. Soon this barren land shall belong to us. Because everybody needs barren land. Just gonna throw that there. Alright. You know what we're gonna do first, don't you? We're gonna collect some stuff. Because, you know, loot. Which one needs it? They need XP better, more. Better. They need it better. Alright. I wish they did those did a little bit more damage. Wish they did just a little bit more damage.
My training's paid off.
Alright, let's get us another one of those powders. Oh, corn ash. Yep, let's get us another one of those, because... okay. I've never had to do that there before. I've honestly never had to do that, so that's interesting. Yeah, we can't take it. We can't take them. Probably should use somebody else. We're just gonna fast forward out of that. So I can't get that. There. Okay, well, okay. Gloucester's forming ranks over in the eastern part of the desert. We stop him here and the whole region can finally breathe easy. Not to mention it's a great time to see what this liberation of yours can do. Appreciate this, Elaine. I never would have gotten the chance to make good if not for you. Come on then. We head out whenever you're ready. Okay. Can I wonder now? Okay, I guess not. Time I show you just how hard a scorpion can sting. Alright. Suspecting Zenora's magic has forced Gloucester to strike at the citizens of the desert. The liberation marches forth to free both him and the land from Zenora's cruel grasp. Alright, Dark Knights, Sword Fighters, and Arbalists. So, Arbalists. I don't really like fighting Arbalists. This is a big map too, apparently. And remember, the sands slow us down good. So try to take as many bases as you can along the way. Oh, and Liza says she'll be helping us out for this one. So keep her safe, yeah. Before we go, my poison arrows will get through any armor that you come up against. I can heal allies too, so go ahead and stick me in the back row. Arbalists are proficient, both attacking with flurry crossbows and providing sword from the back row. Okay. Okay. Enemy command post. Alright, so we're going to deploy here. So who do we want to deploy first?
To the skies!
I just want to see. I always like to see
At your service.
where we're at. So that is not a good. That's not great. That one's a kill, and that one's a kill.
I stand ready. Heading to ground.
I'm okay with
Just
doing
say
it
the
this
word.
way. I like to kind of see. Not much damage, not much damage. Dude, I thought they were... Oh man, this thing doesn't do crap. Wow, it's just a really... It must be a really terrible... I mean, I don't have the best setups, but this must be a terrible setup. I mean, you can't even take flying units down. What's in this? An archer, a thief, and great. I hoped for better. I'll be honest. I really hoped for better. I'll put Joseph up here.
In service of the royal family. What would you ask?
He's going to try to take this thing down. He doesn't take it down. Oh my god. Seriously, you don't take it down, dude? It takes you 2 attacks to take it down. That's not good. But that's what I'm.
By your word.
That's what we're gonna do anyway.
To the skies.
I mean, I really need to level this up. We're gonna do lanes
The day will be out.
for sure. And we're going to deploy Hodrick.
I take
We'll
arms.
deploy somebody else soon. So let's see, Hodrick.
Your orders, my liege.
The time is at hand. To me.
I shall be your shield. Received.
If I have to. Yep. Nowhere is too far. Sir,
You probably didn't want to do it that way.
I stand ready. At your service. Understood.
Well,
I
I
stand
messed
ready.
it up.
At once.
Looks like that archer is going to be a problem. Better steer clear if you don't want a face full of arrows. What? Is that all? Just say the word and I'll stop his assist, no problem. I mean, you heard the girl, Elaine. Let's give it a shot. I'm not really going to use that yet, I don't think.
Gaze upon the face of your demise.
I hate that it feels like me too here. I really do. I really hate that.
We can do this!
Heal. Okay, this is only heal though.
I am with you!
Ah, that miss is what it is. That miss is what screwed up. I wondered why I wasn't taking him out. And it's that miss.
To the liberation!
Oh no.
Come.
Well, I guess we're fighting 2 fights here.
Victory is
At least the
assured!
archer's not going to attack me.
Yeah.
Okay, take out their healer at least.
Allow me.
How careless.
Uh,
Be healed. Awaiting your command. Very well. The path is set.
Just say the word.
See, they're gonna get a pot shot at me on this one too.
Gaze upon the face of your demise.
Doesn't matter though if I'm healing it up, so. Well, they did get a pot shot at me, so that's good.
With my aid.
Alright, we'll take that.
The
The heal.
battle is won. A trivial undertaking. What would you ask? Awaiting your command.
Nobody's dying here. If I have to, you got it.
I'll not fail you. By your word. Come. Stand true.
I'm really gonna have to. As soon as I upgrade, as soon as I promote my characters, I'm really gonna have to invest in some poison resistance. Because poison seems very common compared to, like, fire. I think does more damage,
How careless.
and ice has got its own problems, but poison seems very common.
I shall ease your pain.
Like that, like both like toxic.
Be healed.
He keeps getting hit.
No
Poison.
quitting now.
I fight in me yet.
Can I do this?
Nobody's dying here.
Awaiting your command. Very
Try
well.
to take him out here. Yes,
Your
sir.
orders, my
Thanks,
liege.
Roderick. No.
Forward.
I thought he was taking those out.
At your service. Sir. Hey, I'm here. No mercy.
This is a big map. This is a big map. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's. This is a big map. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Alright.
I did it.
Levels up. Woo. Oh, Fran should
Forge
get
a
something new,
brighter
shouldn't
dawn
she?
for Fevrith.
What
Higher
did she get?
still.
Feathering. Oh. Is that really useful though? That activates before attacking?
It seems you've misjudged me.
Adding initiative after?
Nowhere is too far. Understood.
My moment has finally come.
That's not great.
Gaze upon the face of your demise.
That's not great at all.
Together now. With my aid.
Oh, got the heal in. I like when we get heals in at the end. Sometimes I don't understand why sometimes it doesn't do heals at the end.
My
I'm not sure what the reasoning
demands
behind that is.
rest.
If I have to. Yep.
What would you ask?
I'll make my mark.
You're not fit to be rust on my spear.
Let me help.
Oh yeah. Quite a bit more, so we'll take it. dodgers, so
You've got this.
hammer to the face. 0 damage. Oh, that's a heal. It's a pretty good heal. I'll take that. I'll take a heal like that. Hammer to the face. Yep. There's 0 damage. Hammer to the stomach. Yep. Oh, dude, he brought some pain that round, dude. Dude, more than doing work, man.
What do you need? Of course.
I'll let him take
How
that.
shall I proceed? At once.
You're nothing.
Unfortunately, this isn't going to finish it. I was hoping it would, but it didn't. It's not going to. Oh, they have keen edge. They don't miss, do they? It's unfortunate. I forgot about that. I forgot about them having true hit. I use so many armor, guard, defense anymore, defense front line, that I don't really think about keen edge.
Better keep this going. At your service, sir. I'm not good.
Wait, what? How can I not? I don't really want to do that, but I also don't want to take a low damage. I'm still going to lose it. There's really no way to not lose this, is it? There's nothing I can really do here. Unfortunately. We're gonna take an L on this one.
Come on then. We got a desert to save.
Yeah, you're not going to, but okay.
Think you can take it? Just relax.
Can I move them around?
Just say the word.
No, I can't right
Face
now.
me and be
but-
cut down.
How do you get 2 attacks?
Can you match me? My training's paid off.
Alright, so I get
Have
Justina
that
level.
for good. Victory is ours. I stand ready. At once.
I guess because they're deployed, I can't do anything with them. Is that... Or I have to...
The time is at hand.
Can I not catch
I'll
up?
take it off your
I
hands.
can't catch up to him, can I?
Careful, you may get burnt. Give in!
Go on then. Winter Spear.
A little praise, please.
Okay, got Arc up.
Have I always
It's
held
weird
such
that
potential?
I've had these characters
I
since the
never
beginning
doubted
almost,
myself.
and they're some of my lowest level.
Always a chance.
I shall try my best.
Even tougher than they look.
Blood will be shed.
I think we just do that, take the hit.
Fatigue has struck.
Ugh, I don't really want to do this. I really don't want to use that, but I'm gonna have to, or catch them.
The time is at hand. Onward.
I'll be hit if I stay here.
How did they launch that far?
Come then.
Oh wow.
I'll help.
We march on.
Alright. Almost got a lane to
Well
18.
fought. We march. The path is set. The time is at hand. To me. You face me.
That was close.
Unfortunately. Jumped 3 times.
Like new. Regrettable.
That was a pretty good hit.
A fine job. Onward. Your villainy ends here.
Alright.
I've had enough of Is that better?
Yep. I mean, it was. Come on, Lane, you can level up.
The time is at hand. To me.
I shall be your shield. Forward.
The Cornian militia fights on. I'm ready.
Actually,
Who's my target? Do you need something?
I don't really want to do that.
I'm ready. Understood. You face me.
It's almost a waste of stamina, man. I'm telling you.
Victory grows ever closer. We march. The path is set.
I want her to heal before I bring her out of there.
I'll make my mark. I'll see what I can do.
Your villainy ends here.
He'll take that, get some more stamina. Ah, she's attacking. Does 1 damage. Awesome.
Fine job.
And Aline levels
Must
up.
never yield. Well fought. The time is at hand. Onward.
I'll not fail you. By your word.
For the liberation.
What would you ask? As you wish.
How shall I proceed? At once.
At your service. It's ours now. Get moving.
Huh. That's annoying.
Nobody's dying here.
I'm gonna rest on then, I guess.
Who's my target? Heading there now.
I have arrived.
We march. To me.
I shall hold nothing back.
Victory is assured!
I have you!
What?
That was actually pretty good damage, man. They both should be able to guard.
Onward!
I shall ease your pain.
Stand.
I feel like I feel like it didn't play like it was supposed to.
Awaiting your command. Very well.
That's okay.
It seems I've arrived.
Oh no. I messed that one up. 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 I shouldn't have arrested them. Arrested them and they're gonna get attacked now.
We can do this!
Be healed.
Can we fix that?
Allow me.
I think we can fix that.
Stand.
The battle is won. For the liberation.
I think we can fix that.
Do you need something?
Well, not quite, but...
Come then.
Until we take down some more of these barracks or whatever you want to call them, these points of interest, it's going to be a hard fight because they're spawning stuff so quickly.
Good. Victory grows ever closer.
I can't really help them.
Not good.
Yep.
Not looking great.
It's a really badly built
I'm
unit.
ready.
And there's really not a whole lot I can do
Right.
about it. See, they're going to take another loss here.
Even tougher than they look.
Nothing I can do. I shouldn't have rested it. I rested it to try to get some hit points back, but you know what? It ended up costing me way more than what I gained from it, because it didn't look like they were going to go there, but they did.
Do you need something? Understood.
You're nothing.
8% hit rate. They hit. 8% hit rate and they hit it. 1% hit rate. Seven percent hit rate. It's kind of neat to see the hit rates, to be honest with you.
A regrettable end.
71% hit rate.
How embarrassing.
Alright.
I did it! Dead and buried. Nowhere is too far. Sir. Always a chance.
I'll
right?
pierce you clean.
I'm not good.
Try me.
Alright, we got them switched out at least.
You're mine.
So terrible, man.
That went better than I expected. The time is at hand. Onward. Their weapons are trained on us.
That is an annoying little guy, man.
Your villainy ends here.
There's so many coming, man. It's just hard to get breathing room on it right now. The battles aren't hard, it's just the stamina issues.
Light!
Oh yeah, that was some damage. She hit for more than one finally. Alright.
Well fought.
I don't know where that was going.
We march. To me.
I know
Your
these guys
orders, my
on.
liege. Forward.
It's just gonna get worse. You got it. No mercy.
Oh wow, that's way more than I thought it would take from there. It's way more than it showed me taking from it. I really don't want to use that, but what do I do? We're gonna lose some people, but nothing new there really. Oh, I forgot about that. Didn't think about that. Oh, didn't think about it. Totally my fault. Totally my fault. I was just in a hurry to try to take out that archer because where that arbalist is, it's so annoying.
Oh, embarrassing.
Victory is ours. My body aches. Understood.
I've arrived.
Alright, so
Face me and be cut down.
we're gonna try to see what we can do here. Oh no.
Faster than the wind. No pain. No my fury.
Breathe easy. Got me good.
I fear I'm fading. At once. No mercy.
Okay. I just want rid of the arbalist, I'll be honest. I've kind of thrown away a couple units here that I shouldn't. If I hadn't got stopped, I hit the arbalist there to begin with, so I wasn't really paying attention.
I have to catch my breath.
Now I need to. Now I use one of the nuts.
My body aches.
I'm using too much stuff here, I'll be honest.
I'm uneasy about this. I fear I'm fading. Sir.
That was interesting. Just so many, man.
I'll not fail you.
Both of us are going to take 2.
I'm ready. Right. We march. Onward.
What are you thinking next? Can't let the guys see me like this. This'll be fun.
Oh god, look at all these
Hey, I'm
coming.
here. Just say the word. Yep.
The time is at hand.
I stand ready. At once. Even tougher than they look.
This is a terrible team, man. I don't know how they wrote such a terrible team for this. I mean, I guess they're talking about their troops being so low and all that, but it's it's a god-awful setup team. Utterly useless team.
Nowhere is too far. Sir.
Awaiting your command.
Who's my target?
I shall be your shield. Received.
I need to move.
It's just gonna get worse. You got it. Better run while you still You're nothing.
Well, you know what? It's gonna happen here, don't you? Getting some vengeance. Fucking vengeance here.
You'll be okay. Onward! Better keep this going. Dead and buried. I stand ready.
We march. To me.
Your orders, my liege. At once.
I'll not fail you. What would you ask? Come then.
It's not exactly how I want to play it, but we'll do it. It works. And we'll take out him. We'll take him out any way we can.
Good. A fine bout.
Just a sheer number. I mean, look at this. I mean, there's another one going back for this one.
At your service.
See, I can't.
At once.
You face me.
There's too many, man.
I owe you.
Makes me wonder if I need, when I have to. Makes me wonder if I have to bring out like another unit or two. I've been trying to avoid doing another unit.
Is that better?
Critical for one.
We march on. I shall hold nothing back.
Together now!
A regrettable end. With my aid.
I wish he'd held the back row.
Be healed.
That's okay.
Glory to the liberation! I've not chosen my grave yet.
Do you need something? Right.
Awaiting your command. By your word. Come then. A fine job. Well fought.
How shall I proceed?
Hey, look at that. You just keep spawning those stupid.
Received.
What's next? Yours to command, Your Highness.
Missed them.
Not giving up yet. Nowhere is too far. Sir.
I'm listening.
You shall go no
I
further.
feel like they did. I feel like they move faster than I do too. But whatever.
Come here!
This is gonna be a long fight. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I'm not even halfway through it yet. Hammer to the groin that time looked like. Healed for 0.
They lie defeated.
What would you ask?
I shall be your shield. Forward.
The bad thing is they keep trying to take those back. I've not really seen that
A
before.
pitiful end awaits.
Go on!
A thrilling battle. My shield shall never break.
Where are those coming from? Back here. Oh my god. They're spawning up from back there. They got way too many spawn points on this map. I mean, here comes another one already. I mean, they just keep coming.
Can't let the guy see me like this. Yep.
I'm gonna withdraw her.
Your orders, my liege.
I'll not fail you. Very well. Come.
I'll support you.
It's not really worth it, but we'll do it.
Victory is assured.
I think I'm gonna be in trouble here too.
I shall ease your pain.
Hold fast.
Okay, at least you got an affliction immunity off there. I just wish I had one more attack. One more attack would have
I fight in me yet. My steed demands rest.
Who's my target? Understood.
We're gonna rest him.
Awaiting your
We're gonna rest
command.
him.
I shall be your shield. Received.
Face me and be cut down. No more fury.
Oh,
Can you match me?
being on 8%, man, feels bad.
Now.
Getting hit on 8% feels bad. I'm just gonna say, feels bad.
How embarrassing.
At your service. Understood. In the name of the Liberation.
I'll let him heal for just a second.
A blessing, perhaps.
There's a camping set. I might have to use that.
I'll pierce you clean through.
Alright.
We strive together.
Oh, just barely.
No surprise there.
Alright, got Henry level.
I can always train harder. They're beaten. I'm ready. Right.
Bold of you to stand against me.
I got you.
Alright, that makes a difference. We'll do that.
Let's get this over with.
My magic is yours.
I'll take that.
A regrettable end. Your strength failed.
Dude, he has 32% hit rate against him. How does he have a 32% hit rate there? His evasion is almost as good.
Not
as,
so useless now, am
I mean, I guess she is flying.
A little bit
His
of
evasion is
tricorn
almost
pride
as good.
for ya.
I? Have I proven myself yet?
We march. Do you need something?
Where shall I go next?
I've taken it.
Do keys.
I'm ready. Do you need something? Understood. I never miss my target.
Okay, so let's see here. The bad part is they're going to try to take these things back, which means they're going to spawn more. That's the bad thing about this mission.
Settled. That went better than I expected.
I'm ready.
Was there another one somewhere? See, that one's trying to take that back.
How shall I proceed? Forward.
We march. Onward. Do you need something? Heading there now.
What would you ask? As you wish.
Not giving up yet.
I think we can find a use for this.
Come out of here.
You face me.
I'll help.
I'm ready. Understood.
The time is at hand.
I shall be your shield. Received.
We march. The path is set.
What do you need?
Trying to take that back, apparently.
I stand ready. Sir. You're nothing.
Those things are annoying, man. There's so many of them, too. Hitting on 8%, man. It just feels bad. It really feels bad when they hit on 8%. I miss on way higher numbers than that. And that's a 2. I don't really understand that one at all, because they do not go fast enough to actually do that.
Better keep this going. It seems you've misjudged me. Nowhere is too far.
I don't know how many of these does he spawn?
I'll not fail you. Awaiting your command.
I mean, I'm almost halfway through this thing and I haven't.
At your service. Understood.
I'll pierce you clean through.
Do you see now?
Who's my target? Heading there now.
You're not fit to be rust on my spear.
I mean, we'll take that. That's a brutal insult. I'll be honest. I think it's a brutal insult. Not fit to be rust on my spear. That's what is it? Blood on like a weapon like that, so I cause it to rust. So that's just a terrible insult, in my opinion. Hammered to the groin. He's just so brutal, man.
They lie defeated. One victory begets another. How shall I proceed?
I'm ready.
I have arrived.
You shall go no further.
Your villainy ends.
You're not fit to be rust on my spear.
Alright, we take a little bit of damage here. I really need to switch her up a bit. right in the groin.
You're mine.
Healed for one.
A thrilling battle.
I'll not fail you. By your word.
Now then, who's my target?
Alright, so let's see here.
I'll make my mark.
I need to see command post. Unit formation. So let's move this formation around a little bit. Can we actually put somebody else in it? Oh wow, we can. That's something I did not know right there. I did not know that we could put other people in the unit. That's interesting. That's interesting to know right there. We'll make an arrow unit. I can't really do that. Who do I want to put in here?
Got the sting of a scorpion.
No, I didn't want to do
It's
that.
just gonna get worse. I'm out of here.
Let's put somebody else in here. I'll put Jeremy.
Got the sting of a scorpion.
We need to
Nobody's
rest them right
dying
now.
here. You got it.
I shall hold nothing back.
Together now!
Ah,
I have you.
I think she usually gets a heal at the end, doesn't she?
Allow me.
Yeah.
The battle is won. For the liberation.
What do you need?
time is at hand. Onward.
Nowhere is too far. Sir.
You face me.
Still got 2 more in there.
Is that better?
We march on. A fine bout. We march.
I shall be your shield.
Awaiting your command. As you wish.
I mean, look at all these still I've got to go through.
I stand ready. Understood.
What are you thinking next?
No, 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 no.
Nowhere is too far. At once.
What's next?
Standing by.
I'm ready. Understood.
Come.
Your villainy ends here.
I shall hold
Come
you.
then.
Come.
You face
Gaze upon the face of
We're
your
gonna do that.
demise.
We gotta
Stand
camp
true.
right up there.
How careless.
We can do this.
Stand.
I shall ease your pain.
Got me good. How
Do you think they hit from poison twice there? Pretty sure you took it twice. I feel like I didn't get all my attacks there.
The time is at hand. The path is set.
Gaze upon the face of your demise.
Your villainy ends here. I'm here too.
That one almost always survives.
Like new.
You can survive with 1 hit point, isn't he? Well, 7 hit points because of that.
We march. Do you need something? Right. Time is with us, should we only keep our focus.
Oh, we'll take that. That's a great trade.
Hold fast. How careless.
Victory
Almost
is
heals him.
assured.
Yep.
Be healed.
With my aid.
Glory to the liberation.
I'm even better than Clive now.
Oh yeah, can't believe it. Grants counter allies and the user's road to plus 3 attack.
A trivial undertaking. What would you ask? Very well.
I stand ready.
If I have to.
Oh god.
Nowhere is too far. I stand ready. I can do this! Nowhere is too far. Understood.
You face me.
I think I needed more units for this, I'll be honest.
We march on. Victory grows ever closer.
This is slog,
Awaiting
man.
your command.
The time is at hand. To me.
How shall I proceed? At once.
I'm ready. Heading there now.
Hoist the banners.
This was that much, but here, do our desert proud. Giant's canopy. You know, Gloucester used to be a fine knight as they come, though that all changed when the kingdom went to hell. I just hope you can talk a bit of sense into the poor lad.
A chance to earn
Well,
some praise.
you know, it's a dub here anyway, so.
This'll be fun.
Ever weaker!
I'm here to help.
Thanks.
Two misses already. We would have taken this if had both those two misses, I think. Just two misses kind of screwed us here. I did 3 damage to the bitch.
Nice try.
That's kind of crazy.
Nope, saw that. Burn!
Tis trouble.
I'll take that.
Leave him with 1 hit point. Oh my god, dude. There's so many times that happens. It's really aggravating. Alright, so she should catch her.
I'll not fail you.
Why did he not get any stamina there?
By your word.
No mercy.
I really need to get them down to the... I need to get them down to the campfire before I...
My training's paid off. Victory is ours. I stand ready. Sir.
Your orders, my liege. Received.
Good. Try me.
A pitiful end awaits.
I mean... We're starting to get there.
Come here. You're mine. Go on.
Hammer to the groin, man. Oh. Dude, oh, he missed. He missed. Dude, I don't blame him. That's a move you want to dodge. You definitely want to dodge that hammer, man.
A victory for the liberation. It seems I cannot.
Onward.
As expected.
Bold of you to stand against me.
See, I can technically, if I keep him here, I can technically move him between those 3 boards. I really can. So maybe that's what I should do. I should probably just leave him here and just move him
Go
as
on.
needed. But I can just,
I'll freeze
you
you.
know, I should be able to just move him between those 3
A little
cities.
praise, please.
Sylvie got leveled up.
This further. I never doubted myself.
I'm here.
This means trouble.
Really?
Now then.
Let me show you what I mean here. So I should be able to take him and
I'm listening.
withdraw him,
I need to leave for now.
and then deploy him here.
My
For
moment
pretty
has
much
finally
free.
come. I'll make my mark.
So I mean that's pretty cool.
At your service.
What would you ask? As you
We need
wish.
to take that one out.
Nowhere is too far. Understood.
I don't want to do that.
At your service. Nowhere is too far. At once.
I've arrived. Who's my target? Right.
How shall I proceed? Forward.
We march. The path is set.
Careful, you may get burnt.
I mean, they're pretty good at defense on these against these air units, I have to say. So I'm kind of grateful to have a unit like this. It kind of does suck because they're not really great
I'm not
against in the
taking
field,
yours.
but they are a good defender.
Thanks.
That's what we want to see right there.
Fabled.
I saw that.
Flame.
All right.
I hope you saw that. Have I proven myself yet?
Okay, so
Do you need something?
Good.
You're nothing.
oh wait, she's gonna get arrowed, isn't she? Nope. It's not an arrow unit down there, which is okay. We'll take that.
No pain! The wind is ours!
Good hits there.
Better keep this going. Dead and buried.
Where's this unit? I can't see it here. Oh, dude, she can take those.
At your service.
Well, I don't really want to. I don't want to move forward because before we get into the arrow range, I don't want to be in the arrow range.
I'm ready.
Yep. That's what we're gonna do. I like using that to injure the bosses so they no longer summon stuff for a moment. It gives you a little bit of a pause there in the summoning. Go ahead and take
Onward.
that.
Who's my target?
Wait a second.
The time is at hand.
Poke. You can do that. Get him off of there.
Do you need something? Understood.
Your orders, my liege.
Really,
Received.
Face me and be cut down.
I mean, we'll just wait and take these off here.
No
We can do that. We can do that. take a hit here. And then we'll heal most of that back though.
I did it! The end of this brutal war draws ever nearer.
I just don't know that that's, I don't understand.
Victory is ours.
I'm not sure that's terribly useful at.
Your villainy ends here.
That's such a shame, man. It costs us stamina for that.
Well fought. The time is at hand.
What do I want to do here? Start moving
Just
these.
say the word.
I'm gonna take that
This'll
there and
be
get
fun.
that. And then,
You're nothing.
oh, unfortunately that's not a kill shot. Oh, that sucks.
No pain.
2% hit rate, 1% hit rate. That's what we like to see, is really low hit rates. So they dodge most of them. Hit on a 1%? That feels bad, man. Get hit on a 1%. That feels bad. Get hit on a 64. That you expect to get hit on 64. But you hit on a 1, man. That just feels bad. Really bad.
How embarrassing.
My training's paid off.
Unfortunately, I only have one more attack there. Move.
Nowhere is too far.
Move her back
Understood.
a bit.
Who's my target? Right.
What do you need?
I'll leave him there. I think I do.
Standing by.
The path is set.
I'm here.
We march.
I'm gonna provoke again here, because I can.
Do you need something? Heading there now.
Oh, there comes one out.
Come then.
I'll support you.
We'll take that. Sometimes I wish the supports did more damage, but I'd also hate to take more damage on the receiving end of them, so...
I got you.
That's kind of cool that they can actually block both dual shots like that.
Like new.
I owe you.
Oh, that's... If I could just do just a little bit more damage in there and actually take them out instead of have to go another round.
Nobody's dying here.
I mean...
How shall I proceed? At once.
You face me.
Oh, I didn't really want to do that. I didn't really want to do that.
Easy now.
does pretty good damage against armored.
Let me.
Elaine's gonna take too much damage here though. He does guard quite often though, I have to say. Oh yeah, take out the tank. Take out the tank. That's cool.
We march on.
Alright.
I stand ready. Just say the word. Yep.
I want to do that. I don't know that I want to do that.
Nobody's dying here.
Actually, I do want to. Do I want to do that?
This'll be fun.
Withdraw.
I'll pierce you clean through.
Again, one shot. It's a shame that it takes stamina.
No surprise there. That went better than I expected. I'm ready.
Can't really do it yet. He's almost here though, so.
I shall be your shield. Forward.
The time is at hand.
Who's my target? Understood.
I shall hold nothing back.
Alright, so we're getting ready to take this one as well.
We can do this.
I need to see where I need to check my time where I'm at on the timer. It's been a long fight.
We can do this.
The battle is won. For the liberation. Awaiting your command. Very well.
Nowhere is too far.
Do you need something?
Your orders, my liege.
Onward. I have taken it as our own.
At your service.
I'm ready.
Can't reach there. I can reach these. Do we do that?
Who's my target? I'm ready. Right.
Come then.
Alright. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's been slow but sure. And I know I could skip these combats, but honestly, I enjoy watching the combats. You kind of get to see how things play out. That's always good. That means we're going to actually hold them here.
Is that better?
I guess it is good that they prioritize the front line as opposed to the back line, but sometimes when you have 3 in the back line and they're medium damage, you really wish they would heal the back line instead of the front line when the front line just was a few points.
My legs grow heavy. The time is at hand.
How shall I proceed? Your orders, my liege. Received.
Alright, So we
You're
got
not
that.
fit to be rust on my spear.
Well, I mean, that's again, that's pretty rude, man. Uh-oh. Hammer to the groin, man. Oh!
This is for you! Come here!
2%, we'll take that.
This is for you!
Really?
Alright, Hodrick got his level and Morden got his level, so
I've much
they're
room to
getting
improve.
some new stuff here. Guardian, activations being hit by physical attack, grants you your 20 physical attack, plus 20 physical attack, and plus 20 guard rate. Affects stacks. So that's pretty cool.
To strength.
And he gets nothing? He didn't get anything. Wow!
shield
Most of
shall
them get
never
something
break.
at 15.
I shall be your shield. At once.
What would you ask?
Oh, it just get rid of one of them? Okay, well never mind.
Awaiting your command.
I wanna go get this. I
As
wanna
you
get that.
wish.
I don't know. I just do.
Come out of here.
I'll make my mark. I
Our
need to
spirits
leave
are
for now.
high.
My moment has finally come. I'm listening.
We'll have to wait. We'll have to watch it and see where it goes.
Do you need something?
Can I hit him now? Yes, I can. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cancel his summons. So that gives us some time to play with this.
Nowhere is too far. At once. I stand ready. At your service. Sir.
A key strategic point.
Alright. Awesome.
I never miss my target.
Then we're gonna throw them up on the tower. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna see how much damage they can do to the boss when we throw them up on the tower, but
Behold my might!
we're more than likely gonna throw them on the tower.
It's settled.
I like Renault. I think I think Renault's pretty good, man. I do like him.
Do you see now? I'm ready.
Yeah, we're gonna throw him on the tower.
Understood.
Your orders, my liege. Received.
I mean, we do have quite a bit of time right now.
The position is ours.
I stand ready.
I shall be your shield.
We summon warriors? I think we summon warriors here. Let them kind of beat on them a bit.
Your orders, my liege.
We're gonna can we summon 2 right here? That's what we're gonna do right quick. We're gonna summon warriors. We're gonna let them beat on them a minute.
A chance to earn some praise.
It definitely does not do as much damage as it shows it to sometimes.
Let's get this over with.
Give in!
I'm here to help.
I think the interesting thing to me about the game is how some fights are like 15 minutes and some are like 2 hours. It's a little bit odd in that aspect of it. Oh, so close.
Not so
Doesn't matter though.
now, am I?
Yeah, they're not doing a whole lot of damage to him, but it's okay.
No mercy.
Oh, that is good damage. This is really good
Traversed
damage.
the scorching sands, have you? Excellent. It's been far too long since I felt a worthy foe.
Okay, I have to say he looks really
I
cool
get
too.
it.
Now my fury. The win is ours. No pain. Yeah. I did it.
Good hits, good hits.
My griffin needs a rest. At your service.
I shall be your shield. Forward. I shall linger here for a moment.
We're gonna see what these do. Hopefully they don't take them out.
Bold of you to stand against me.
This'll be fun.
Because I hate to do a lot of damage to him, and then I hate to do more damage to him, and then those fake things get the XP for him.
Go on then.
Your strength fails. Yeah. Fling. A little praise, please. I never doubted myself.
To me. We shall make proper use of this. I have arrived.
Our time grows short.
Received.
I think they're doing less damage now.
A
Those two
pitiful
things hit
end
them.
awaits.
They heal back up. How did they heal? That's what I want to know, because he didn't go through a heal cycle, I don't think. Unless it was one, he was almost the one. He must have been almost the one when we attacked him. Hammer to the horse.
Fine hit.
You're mine.
I'll not give in.
Healed from doing. Pretty awesome.
A victory for the liberation. Your orders, my liege.
I'm gonna heal again here. Before I get there again.
How shall I proceed?
We're gonna take him out
Forward.
anyway, so.
I shall be your shield.
What is the one that gives? There's one that just gives XP in it. Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking about the wrong thing.
shall go no
Alright,
further.
this will end it here. Good fight, man. I was kind of worried though. I really have to say I was pretty worried about it because it was such a long battlefield, and the spawning was really crazy.
They lie to me.
All right, got Vernice at level. What does Vernice get?
In
I don't know.
service of the crown. Nothing's stopping me now.
Didn't get nothing.
One victory
that's
begets
awesome.
another.
Golden Ram Shield. Efficient. Stun immunity. Alright. Hopefully we can get him, because he looks cool. I'm really wanting to get to B rank, man. I really want the promotion.
Do it, boss.
Where am I?
Is he really back?
He should be, yes.
What have I done?
Okay. Like another dunes, man. It's a tough fight.
That's not so easy to hear. I've committed horrible crimes towards these people.
Their suffering is Zenoira's sin, not yours.
He's right. And the folks around here will realize it too. If you just give him some time.
But before that, Sir Gloucester, I'd ask that you join us in our quest to reclaim Fevrith.
That's a generous offer, and one I'd be glad to accept. But I can't. Even though Drakenhold has fallen, I could never abandon my post as Royal Guard. And now that I've reclaimed control of my mind, I must stay here and watch over this desert. Such are the orders my master gave me.
Apologies for cutting in. Might I have a word with this Royal Guard here?
It can't be. I take it you know each other.
Indeed. Past acquaintances from a bygone day. Would you mind giving us a moment? I prefer to stay rather private with matters like these.
Not at all. Come, Odin. Let's give them some room to breathe.
It's been far too long, old friend.
Part of me likes and part of me hates the fact that they hide part of the story like that. When they say, we need to talk alone, they don't mean alone in front of, like, you, they mean alone in front of everybody. Like, even you, and not just the characters. So that's... Allow me to join your ranks, Prince Elaine, and together we shall see Drakenhold's glory restored at last. So... assuming you accept me, that is. I would be remiss not to. One is well versed in the land, as you will make a fine ally. Gloucester join the army. Or not, sir. High risk explorers whose attacks are stronger, less hit points they have. How about you, Liza? As if you even have to ask, I'm all in on this whole liberation business. You serious? Deadly. If we want to protect the desert, we're going to have to kill that bastard Galerius. As long as the prince here doesn't mind me tagging along. Not at all. You and your brother are more than welcome. Okay. Alright. So I think that kind of finished the desert here, so we're going to go ahead and, you know, video's running long. I mean, I'll probably crop it. I don't know yet. But we already we're going to go ahead and explore this part, because I want to I think it's probably good to get He's eating dogs. Surely laid out some plenty of reverence, but the decision master of the dragon one thing in the flesh. Should my sword in all sorts of battles before he's never come along, but these last few years it only offers. I got to put down folks who dared fight back. Turn them all down flat, of course. Our thanks to freeing the desert from the Northern hands. It's an old saying in these parts, when the winds of war stir, all the purpose quakes. They say an ancient civilization used to rule this place centuries back. Apparently a lot of ruins around here show signs of violent rebellion. Alright, let's see about the town here.
Got a keen
I didn't really want to do provisioners. Deliveries. Well, we can do that. We're almost out of copper ore though, so... Are you the one who's been helping us rebuild? Things are a whole lot better here now. I might even be able to go back to work digging up artifacts. Alright, we're getting there. Alright, so let's see. Station a guard. Who's going to be stationed here? Gloucester. Because he wants to be in the desert, so that's what he's going to get.
You won't find finer weapons in all of Drakenhold.
Inflicts burn on a row of enemies. Huh.
Be waiting.
I'm not
No
sure how
harm
useful
shall
that is.
befall this town.
Alright. I don't think I ever checked this ruin. I don't know that it's ruined though. It feels like it should be, but it doesn't seem to be. Alright, let's head back this way. I know there's some places we did not get here. Cedra Nightstone. It looks like that should be something you can dig into too. Maybe I already have. I don't know. When you go through battles, it kind of confuses me sometimes as to what. Oh, we can do this too. No, I meant. I don't know why I did that. I mean, I know it's because I did it, but still. All right. Now. You don't get much aid from the kingdom out here, what with being stuck in the middle of the desert. But for once in my life, I feel like someone's actually supporting us. Bless you, consoles. I'm really close. I don't know. Station a guard. It's like a place for Liza. If you haven't noticed, I kind of like to try to put people back where I found them.
You won't find finer weapons in all of Drakenhold.
Oh. I mean, it has terrible card rate. I mean, I guess it's not terrible for some of the other... That has terrible card rate. I mean, that's terrible card rate. 15%. Eh.
Be waiting.
No one will get by on my watch.
Dream Blossom. I have been here, haven't I? Yeah, I've been here. Alright. Give me... Oh! Faded Journal. This appears to be a journal, but I can only parse only a small This appears to be a journal, but I can only parse a small handful of the antiquated words within. Perhaps we had one more capable than I. Hand it here. This language has been dead for a good few centuries now, and the tome is sealed by powerful magic no less. And there, the seal is broken. Seems to be a clue to an ancient treasure. If its words ring true, there is once a treasure in each nation, deftly concealed behind the stone carvings scattered around across the landscape. Come, let's consider its crypts and claim the reward as our own. So that's going to allow us to those carvings that we've been finding. Is that what opens those up, I guess? Okay, maybe. Huh, got dark on me. Wait. How are you supposed to get those? I'm assuming it's something you have to come back for later. Shard. A door. What is this place? Okay, so something else we have to figure out later. Alright, I think we're done here in the desert. If I'm not mistaken, this goes up here where we've already been. Can we deliver here now? Yes, we can. Appreciate the help, console. It's hard getting supplies in a remote town like this. Must be 1750, I guess. I don't know. Station guard. Let's put calm here. For lack of someone.
Your faith in me shall not be misplaced.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, Colin. We'll see. The Coliseum. Can we deliver that? Yeah, let's deliver that. That didn't really help us any, did it? Okay, so that was a waste. Alright, let's go ahead and do this one. It's not easy getting supplies here. What are they telling me a second about install? I can't thank you enough for what you've done. We're getting close. I think I want to say 1750, but I could be totally wrong. Station guard. There's Jeremy here.
Don't even worry about it.
Alright. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna end the video here. We're in 2 hours, so we'll probably split it up. But anyway, that was a fun battle. I was a bit worried about it there for a bit, and but we made it through, and that's cool. And you know, we're gonna I'm assuming 1750 gets our stuff up to the next level. So I don't know. I really want to promote some people. So I feel that's the next step we need to take. And probably I really do need to look at some of the units I've got. Some of them I'm very happy with. Some of them kind of, you know. But I mean, I guess they all kind of serve a bit of a purpose. But so I'm assuming 1750 will move it up to B, but I could be totally wrong. It could be 1800. But anyway, appreciate you joining us, and we'll see you next time.